Good afternoon. I'm Sheriff Brad Cole, and on behalf of the men and women of the Christian County Sheriff's Office and the families of Gabriel and Michael, I want to thank you for personally being here and honoring both of them today. Those who know me and know me well know that I don't normally prepare speeches. I usually just get up and talk when I need to talk. But I wasn't sure that I would have the words or be able to bring the words forward today that I needed. So I went to my office after visitation last night and sat there in the peace and the quiet and was able to put those words together. But before I give you those words, I want you to hear about my morning this morning. I woke up this morning like any other morning, early, and the day was dawning, and I got up. And for those of you that are over 50, like I am, you will appreciate this and understand. I took my regimen of Metamucil. I had my banana, and I made myself a cup of coffee. And I was going to sit down in my recliner, and something said, no, go outside. So I went outside, and I walked around back, and I live on a farm, and I looked over the valley. Then I looked to the east, and the sun was just coming over the horizon. And it was peaceful, and it was quiet. And then instantly, it was like the world came alive. The turkeys started gobbling. All my cattle, who momentarily before had been laying down, were up and coming towards me and calling out like a cow does with their moos. And the chickens were clucking. And it was moments before that, it was peacefully quiet. And it was that moment that I knew that God was with us today, and Michael and Gabriel were watching over us. To Michael and Gabriel, their families, to the men and women of the Sheriff's Office, to our Christian County neighbors, as your sheriff, I have stood before many of you in times of celebration and times of crisis. But today, the air is a little heavier. Today, we aren't just mourning two deputies. We're mourning two brothers, two husbands, two fathers, and two heroes who were the very best of us. The Bible tells us in Psalms 34:18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Today, no doubt our spirits are crushed, but our resolve is not broken. You know, Gabe, he was a man who understood the long walk. He came to us as a veteran of the U.S. Army, a man who had already proven his courage on distant battlefields before choosing to protect the citizens of our county. He had been with our office for less than a year, but in that time, he showed us the true heart of a servant. When he stepped out of his vehicle that afternoon, truly believe, with the information we have, that he was acting as just a shield and protecting the children on a school bus that day. He was living out what I believe reflects in John 15:13. Many of you know It says, greater love has no one than this, to lay down their life for one's friends. Gabe, buddy, truly believe you're a son of God in every sense of the word. You were a peacemaker who didn't hesitate when the moment called for the ultimate sacrifice. And then Michael, for over 6 years, Mike was kind of a quiet cornerstone of our office. He too was a veteran, a mentor, a trusted colleague, someone you could always call on to everyone that he worked with. And when the call came across the radio that night that the aircraft had spotted the suspect, he didn't weigh the cost, and he didn't wait for reinforcements. He did what Mike has always did. He moved toward the sound of the need given by the pilot that night. And he was killed that night, heroically attempting to apprehend the monster that murdered Gabe. He embodied the spirit of what I believe reflects in Isaiah 6:8. It says, then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? And he said, here I am. Send me. Mike, you answered that call for the last time. You went because you loved your brothers and sisters more than you feared the fire. To all my deputies, to all my staff, I know you're hurting. We're all hurting. I know the thin blue line feels pretty thin today. But look around this room. I know you can't see it from down there, but I can from up here. Look at all the patches from across the United States and the state of Missouri. Look at the people of our own county, our own residents who will be lining the streets as we leave. And I'm reminded of Matthew 5:9, as you heard earlier. Blessed are the peacemakers. That blessing isn't just for a time of peace. It's a promise for the time of a storm. We serve a community that loves us. You've seen that in the last few days. And we serve alongside men like Gabe and Mike who live with honor. Do not let your hearts be troubled. We will heal. Maybe not completely, but we will heal. We will remain vigilant, and we will honor their names by continuing the work that they loved. In closing, to the families, to the wives and the children of these two brave men, you are now and will forever be part of our Sheriff's Office family. We cannot replace what you've lost, but we'll walk beside you every step of the way. As we prepare to lay these men to rest, when I was sitting there last night, it came to my head that we could find comfort in 2 Timothy 4:7-8. It says, and this is very personal to me. Those that you know, know. It says, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness. Mike, Gabe, You've finished this race. You've kept the faith. You have protected this county with every fiber of your being. And as your sheriff, I'm giving you your final orders. Go home to the Lord. Find your rest in green pastures. We'll take the watch from here. God bless you.